Alright, back. Okay, so, everything seems fun for right now, but the real problems occurred more like 10, 20 minutes, or 20, 30 minutes into the session. So let's hope that doesn't happen, because I really want to record. Oh, wow. Since when did we start playing the PS3 with, motion controller? That's interesting. Alright. Because, I've seen I see motion controller and they have and they have a little glowing ball on the screen, so. Yeah, because the motion controller on PS3, actually, instead of being what they, it's still using the same technique that Nintendo uses, which is infrared. They actually use visible light. Basically, they have this ball on the end of the controller, and that's their pointer, and it basically interacts with. And basically, the eye camera picks up the motion controller picks up the big glowing ball on the end of it, and yeah, that's how you get the image. So you get a reflection on the screen. It's kind of weird, but let's go. And that kind of reminded me of that. I used to watch this guy who actually didn't record using He didn't record using he didn't record using any kind of capture card, both in either internal or external. He basically recorded using a camera, which it works. It's really bad quality, but you don't sync audio, and you can just upload raw files right to the YouTube. I no, but however, since I like quality and also I like quality, so I don't do that. Alright, anyway, yeah, let's save this data. First options. Okay. Yeah. 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 Oh, let's not do that. No, let's not do that. Although we may notice that you may notice that that there are black bars. Um, I think it's because it's black bars because I'm recording this. That's the reason why I think they're black bars, because there wasn't black bars when I tried this out when I first got it on the Wii U. By the way, all it is look at the all I did is just go to the just go to the main screen, by the way. So nothing really bad. Yeah, that's the miles, because we can review. Oh, we can go in cockpit and full screen, which that's the classic mode. Controls. What do we have? Let's go expert. Should I go expert when I'm just trying this out? Who knows? I wonder. Gonna use the good old classic controller. Um, when I played flying games on the Wii, I did use just a Wiimote. Well, let's see if the classic controller is any good. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so you can't use the classic controller. Got it. Okay, I thought you might be able to, because most Nintendo games nowadays, both Wii and Wii U, allow you to use multiple control schemes. All right, so that's interesting. So I guess let's let's go to the tutorial, because we screen settings. Okay, and let's go to the tutorial. Oh, sure, let's save. We could just do free fly and just see what happens, but nah. Okay, let's follow its grace in mission 1. Explain the controls and gameplay basics. Basic controls. Thank you very much. Mission 1, basic controls. Tutorial, basic controls. If we don't know how to fly the blood, if we don't know how to use basic controls, how are we going to expect to fly? Basic control setup. Alright.
I'm now going to explain basic controls.
Alright.
This game uses the Wii Remote and Nunchuck as default.
Alright.
In this position, the plane will fly straight at cruising speed.
Got it.
Hold the Wii Remote vertically to accelerate.
Oh, okay.
Bring it back down to return to cruising speed.
Alright, okay.
Practice accelerating and slowing down now.
Okay.
I will now explain left and right rolls. Tilt the nunchuck slightly left or right to roll in that direction. Practice rolling left and right now.
Alright. Oh, wow. Oh, it works how you think it would work. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright.
I will now explain up and down pitches.
I think we're ahead of
Tilt
it.
the
I think we're ahead of
nunchuck
you.
back to look up and ascend if horizontal.
Oh man. I just swapped hands, by the way.
Tilt the nunchuck forward to look down and dive if horizontal. Practice ascending and diving now.
Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm going with the standard configuration
I will
of
now explain
nunchuck.
making a sharp turn.
Alright.
Sharp turns are a combination of a roll with a pitch. First, tilt the nunchuck right and then roll right sharply.
Yep.
Roll and at the same time tilt the nunchuck back to look up. The plane will veer sharply to the right. To make a sharp turn to the left, do the same, only reversed. Practice making sharp turns left and right now.
Yep. Oh, great. Oh, break. Well. I mean, yeah, the controls are just very intuitive. I mean, it's a way what do you expect from it? I mean, it's a way, I can expect anything less of it. There we go.
I will now explain yawing.
Alright.
Yawing is when the plane is horizontal and twists right or left.
Okay, we do decide.
Press right or left on the plus control pad
Alright.
to yaw in that direction.
Got it.
Yawing is a very slow and precise means of turning.
Yep.
Practice yawing right and left now.
Okay. Okay, even on the D-pad, which D-pad's on and off, it's very precise. That was precise as you can get with on and off.
This concludes the basic controls tutorial.
Alright. Yep. The good old mission accomplished sound. That's a nice combat, alright. I remember this is a Project Aces game, and actually, I'm not quite sure if Project Aces makes any games other than Ace Combat. I'm pretty sure. Alright, 5 grades. Mission 1-2 attacking enemies. I'm going to actually make this a 2-hour session. Just because once we get on tutorial, flying around free flight, we'll actually go into the story mode and see what the game's really like. Alright.
I'm now going to explain attacking enemies.
Alright.
The white cone points toward the enemy you are targeting.
Yep. Yeah.
As you near the enemy, a frame called an indicator will appear. Get close enough for the crosshairs to grow and land a shot.
Yeah.
This concludes the attacking enemies tutorial.
Oh. Okay. They're all not going to be at length like the first one. Mission accomplished. I love that sound. Not just because it's associated with mission accomplished, succeeding in mission. By the way, mission accomplished explains targets. I'm not quite sure we're going to need. We don't need this. I just need to understand control, and I could just skip to killing enemies and just see how well I do. But oh well.
I'm now going to explain mission accomplished.
Alright.
Many missions require an enemy to be destroyed, called the target. Targets are indicated by a red TGT. Enemies with TGT by them are the mission objective.
Alright.
Destroy them for a mission accomplished.
If that's it. Or I had to actually take this guy on.
This concludes the mission accomplished tutorial.
Alright, now let's do the other one. I mean, there's not that many of these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Oh, my bad. I was a little over anxious with the A person. Or I was over excited with the A person. With the A person.
I'm now going to explain mission. This concludes the mission accomplished tutorial.
Oh, that's what A does. Again, don't be overzealous with the A person. Down A. Down A. Alright. Tutorial, Tutorial 2, Aero Combat, 2-1, the radar. Explains how to read the radar. Tutorial, the radar. Mission start.
I'm now going to explain the radar. The radar is on the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Triangles indicate enemies, allies, and targets. The white mark in the center indicates your own plane.
Alright.
The green line means the border of the theater.
I mean mission area.
Crossing beyond it for too long results in a mission failure. Be careful.
Yep.
This concludes the radar tutorial.
Well, by the way, think about mission borders. I mean, think about theater borders, or area borders, or battle borders, or battle areas. You know, whatever they want to call them at a certain time. Thing about them is, if you're not careful with, you know, at the end of the mission when you're just flying towards the end of the map, if you're not careful, you can actually, even though you win the mission, but when your people are talking, or you just kind of fly for however long in order to get the mission accomplished, even if you get the mission accomplished, it still takes 3 seconds for the mission to actually be won. If you're not careful, you can fly past that border and then get a mission lost because you flew past the border for too long. That's happened to me so many times. Alright, mission, or tutorial 2, or 2-2, tactical maneuver commands. Explains tactical maneuver commands. We'll take some explaining because that's new. Or, you know, that's different from the rest of the Ace Combat, well, from the rest of Project Aces games. Except maybe Ace Combat Horizon. Or Ace Combat Soul Horizon.
I will now explain Tactical Maneuver Commands, or TMCs.
Okay.
A TMC is a special command that swiftly positions you behind an enemy aircraft you are trailing.
Yeah.
When you get within a certain distance from the enemy plane, a diamond shape appears around the indicator, and a TMC area will appear on the radar enclosing the enemy. When you get inside that TMC area, the TMC gauge will appear at the bottom of the screen.
Huh.
This is when you can press the A button to execute a TMC.
Oh, there we go.
This will swiftly maneuver you behind the enemy.
Huh.
Also, the longer you stay in the TMC area, the higher the level rises. The higher the level, the better your position will be to shoot the enemy. Now, let's try out some TMCs.
Okay. Well, you just like, oh, whoa. I was going to look up when Ace Combat Soul Rising came out. Brakes. Oh. Okay, there we go. I'm still not used to maneuvering playing like this. Alright. Let's floor it. We're gonna just get in that circle. It doesn't matter where in the circle we gotta get into. There we go.
This concludes the Tactical Maneuver Commands tutorial.
And yeah. Okay, so Ace Combat Soul Rising came out on on consoles 2011. So it came out a year after this game did. Or it came out a year after this game came out in North America and EU, and 4 years after it came out in around 4 years after it came out on in Japan. So that's interesting. All right. But however, these tactical maneuvers are actually pretty necessary in the Wii game, or they might be necessary. Who knows how well I can actually start maneuvering. I should start maneuvering once I get once I get into it, but we shall see. All right, mission 2-3 manual maneuvers explains manual maneuvers. But I mean, after that, the controls are a little sensitive right now. I mean, I don't think you can change the sensitivity of the controls. Mission start.
I will now explain manual maneuvers.
All right.
A maneuver is a special aerial move done by the plane. Each of the 8 directions you can tilt the control stick to brings up a maneuver icon in the lower left-hand corner. Select the maneuver you want and press the A button when the maneuver icon is displayed. The plane will then execute the manual maneuver indicated.
Huh. Okay.
Let's test out some manual maneuvers.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay, you turn. Or that was an Ultraman, wasn't it? And I can't say his name, but that guy begins with A and has been begins with an I and has many M's in his name. Okay. There we go.
This concludes the manual maneuvers tutorial.
Okay, that's that's similar to other arcade flight games. Wait, one second. What's the mission accomplished thinking about my controller? Not have. Alright, now let's go for Tutorial 3 for victory. Explain fish maneuvers to enhance gameplay. Tutorial 3 for victory. Mission 3-1, enemy indicators. Explains indicators.
I'm now going to explain enemy indicators.
Alright.
Indicators differ depending on the type of enemy.
Alright.
Fighters are marked with a square indicator. Bombers and other large aircraft use an upside-down triangle.
Alright.
Tanks, fleets, and other land enemies use a hexagon. Since TMCs are special commands used against agile fighters, they only work on enemies.
Alright.
Marked with a square indicator.
I just don't need it against transports.
This concludes the enemy indicators tutorial.
Alright. Yeah, I think it comes out of both the controller and the speakers. But next time it does, I'm going to hold my controller right next to the mic. Alright, by the way, mission 3 to, or tutorial 3 to special weapons. Explain special weapons. Now these have been in Ace Combat since Ace Combat 4. Which was actually my first Ace Combat, by the way.
I will now explain special weapons.
Alright.
Special weapons are extra weapons besides the default gun.
Oh, right, yeah. Says we don't have missiles.
I will now explain how to drop a bomb.
Alright.
You can switch between weapons using the C button.
Right. Well, that's how that does in this game.
For a bomb, a mark will appear to indicate where it will fall.
Yeah, that's been used in Ace Combat
Line
forever.
up that mark with your target and press the Z button.
Alright.
Let's try bombing some enemies now.
Alright. Alright, just gotta remember, everything's done with a nunchuck. Yes, how about y'all? Okay, it's going in. Up, up, up. Hopefully that does it. And well, these three bombs away. Can I hold down? There you go.
Each special weapon has its own way of being deployed.
Alright, like rockets?
Also, they have limited ammo, so aim well when using them.
Alright.
This concludes the special weapons tutorial.
Judging by the fact that our gun... Oh. Hold next to that. Oh, okay, no, maybe it's just on the TV. Because I didn't make a spike on the mic. Yeah, but you're judging by the fact that our gun has 3 dashes. Maybe in different difficulties we have limited ammo for our gun. But anyway, mission 3 mission gauge. Explain the mission gauge. That might need them explaining because I'm not quite sure in which mission gauge it refers to. Is it the mission gauge from Ace Combat 5 and sometimes appears later? Like in Ace Combat 6 it appeared in 2? Maybe.
I will now explain the mission gauge.
Alright.
The mission gauge appears in the upper right-hand corner.
Yep.
Fullness indicates safety, while emptiness indicates danger.
Yep.
When the gauge reaches 0, it means the mission failed.
Alright.
This concludes the mission gauge tutorial.
Mission accomplished or mission failed? Ha, I kinda thought so. It'd be fun if you gave me mission failed because you failed to do the thing. Alright, but now let's practice some free missions. Oh, no we don't, never mind. Okay, I thought that was a free fight for a minute, but it's not. Okay, let's do some story then.